Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Matthew Boyle and the channel is Legendary Language Learner. I'm on a mission to make your language learning journey truly unforgettable and truly magical. And one of the primary ways that I do that is through my fantasy themed language learning card games. If you haven't heard about these card games before, you really need to check them out. This is the Language Guardian series. It has 3 editions already. You can find out more about them on this channel. There's a playlist that shows these games being played and teaches you how to play them. Or you can visit languagecardgames.com. That's languagecardgames.com. And if you subscribe, I'm going to send you a free printable version of this game so you can try it out. That's what happened with this customer today. She visited the site, she subscribed, I sent her the printable game, and a few weeks later I followed up with her to see how's it going. She said, I've printed it out, I've cut it out, and I've been playing it with my sister. We're both learning Spanish. It's going really well, love the idea, and now I'm considering which of the real decks to buy because I really want to get a real deck. And eventually, I guess, as I found out by the order today, I was very excited to receive this order that she decided to buy the complete series. If you buy the complete series, you get a 20% discount, and of course you also receive the printable games and the online version of this game. So you get a lot of value. Not only that, but you get to join a free class with me if you want to. And you also will be invited to join our online gaming groups. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you a little bit about these games and show you how I typically pack up an order. I've shipped hundreds of games to about 22 countries now over the past several years. So I've gained a lot of experience doing this, so you can order with confidence. If you have anything that you're concerned about, anything you're unsure about, you can just email me if you have any special requests or concerns about your order. My email address is languagecardgames@gmail.com. So again, this is the Language Guardian series, and it plays similarly to the card game Uno or Crazy Eights. If you know those games, you have to match down a card from your hand to a card that's already on the table. It has to have the same color or the same number. And you go around the table like that, around and around and around, and the first person to get rid of all their cards wins. And if you ever can't put down one of your cards, then you have to draw a new card from the deck. There's also wild cards, which let you change the colors. So this game is based off of those games with one critical difference. The cards will prompt you to say something in your target language, and you must do that before you put your card down. And if you don't know what to say, or you speak incorrectly, other players could challenge you, or in a friendly version of the game, you could just allow the player to pass their turn and go look something up that they need to say. So I want to show you some of my cards here. I took out my deck of the Language Guardians 3 cards. Obviously these decks are shrink wrapped. I'm not going to show you the customer's cards today. I'm not going to open those up. This is my deck that I play with. And each deck has a theme. The Language Guardians 3 deck is post-apocalyptic themed. So everything looks like it's a time after a war. It looks really gritty. There's different topics you have to talk about: games, tools, art. You can see the art is like graffiti on a wall. Cities, got this burned out, blasted out building. Monsters, this is like a gargoyle statue. Disasters, the land's all dried out and parched and no water. So you talk about these different topics. And the different colors mean something too. They give you an additional requirement. Green means you have to give a noun. So a name of a game that's also a noun. Red means you have to speak in a complete sentence, so you have to make a complete sentence about a tool. Blue is verbs, so you have to use a verb to say what an artist might do. Cities, this black and white. If it's black and white, you have to give an adjective. So you have to use an adjective to describe a city, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of topics, a lot of different colors, a lot of different pictures. Again, this one is crazy because it's post-apocalyptic theme, so there's a destroyed piano, there's a bombed out television, and so on. And there's some really cool flavor text or storylines on the bottom of each card that I put a lot of thought into. People are saying, those are really cool, and it draws them into a world, it draws them into a universe. So that's the game. Now, if you want to learn more about it, I'll put a link in this video so you can see it played live and go in depth on the instructions. There's a playlist for all of my games on the home page of my YouTube channel. So if you scroll down the home page of my YouTube, you'll see a playlist for every game that I have. Whichever one you're interested in, you can learn more there and make sure this is really right for you. So here's Language Guardians 1. This covers a lot of introductory topics. Things like places, people, sports, colors, numbers, things like that. Language Guardians 2 is focusing more on the topics that you would need to know to be able to survive in a foreign country. That foreign country that you want to go to, they all speak your target language, and you have to go there and you have to actually speak your target language. What are the topics you're going to have to know? Things like checking into a hotel, medicines, emergencies, packing your suitcase, transportation, buying tickets, all of those things, those topics are in here. This edition is called Survival. And the third edition is, as I mentioned before, it's post-apocalyptic themed. And this one might be the most difficult of the three, but not really. These games are all pretty suitable for casual gamers and general audiences. They're really great for bringing together people of different ages, different ability levels, and even different target languages can play together. But this one gets into more creative categories and more specific categories like I showed you: art, music, books, games, toys, things like that. Okay, so those are the three decks that are going into the order today. I've got a nice red box here. Been doing business since 2016. My logo is a phoenix because I feel like I almost died as a monolingual, and I almost died as someone who knew nothing about business, but I wanted to change both those things. I wanted to become a language learner. I wanted to become a business owner, a creative entrepreneur. So I chose the logo of the phoenix to symbolize sort of my rebirth. And that's the same thing I want for you. I want you to experience a transformation and a fresh start. I want you to rise from those past ashes and experience something totally new. Now, here is a little red cloth bag to carry the games. A company wristband that says, "Learning languages is a big deal." And a little foam just to help hold everything in place. And then this is a handwritten card. I like to stay in touch with all of my customers by handwritten cards and also over email. And nowadays, the online gaming sessions that I'm running, it was a really nice coincidence to get this order today because last night I just spent 2 hours in an amazing marathon Spanish gaming session with some of my fans and friends and followers and even some new acquaintances. 6 people were in the room. We had an amazing time. But that was late last night. And then I woke up and got this order from a new friend and a new customer, and it was just really encouraging, really motivational to me. And it's pouring rain outside today. It's really dark. I'm having trouble lighting this scene here. Maybe you guys can hear that rain, but here this morning, packing up this order on this day that's just pouring down rain, it couldn't make me feel more fulfilled. So to you, the customer, you know who you are. Obviously, I'm not going to say your name. I want to respect your privacy, but I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of my greatest language learning dream, and I hope that now I can be a valuable part of yours. that's it today for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I got to get this one out the door. I got to fight through the pouring rain, but I'm going to do it. I'll see you back here next time at Legendary Language Learner. Bye-bye for now.